On this episode of Crumbling Under Pressure, we're talking about the creation of our podcast, introducing who we are and what we would be doing here. Hi everyone, and welcome to Crumbling Under Pressure. This is episode 0. I'm Ethan, and with me, as always, Leo.
Hi.
Celine.
Hi.
Mila.
Hi.
Today we're going to tell you just what our show is about, what we will be doing here, our respective roles, and how we made up this idea. So let's start on with why the show happened. Celine, could you give us a brief overview?
We started the show because Leo wants another chance to eat in the day. And I like baking and cooking. Yeah, that's it. Since we're the only ones baking and they're eating, we have a lot of pressure on us. So how long have you been baking?
I've been baking for 2 years. How about you?
A month.
How come you started baking?
Because I was hungry. What about you?
Yeah, I've always wanted to bake, so hi, I'm Ethan. I'm an amateur level of baking. I love sweets, I love seeing the other work I make, and so I'll be one of the people cooking here. And here are the co-hosts. Eli, why don't you start off?
I'm Eli, and I'm a bit of a beginner, so I don't know much about the creation of food. I love cookies and bread. Like it's my favorite treats and stuff. And I'll be one of the people testing and rating the food that they cook.
And Leo, if you could have any sort of treat or dessert on a dessert menu at all, what would that be?
It would be like egg tarts and cream bed. Oh, and I'm like a little bit experienced, and I love seeing other people like bake and like cook, and I'll be one of the ones eating and rating.
Celine?
The first thing I made was muffins, but I make more cookies now, and I can follow many recipes. Thank you.
Okay, let's start with some of our perspectives on food. Celine, why don't you start us off?
My opinion on food is that it shouldn't have too much salt or sugar. I don't really like when it's too much. It should have more flavor than more overpower.
So I love sweet quarters treats and desserts. Balanced flavor is always appreciated. How about you, Leo?
I love spicy food and baked goods. It would be appreciated if the spice is like mild but not too spicy.
I like spicy and salty foods in balance, so I don't want a food to be too spicy or too salty. I think there should be a moderate amount of flavor and not something that overpowers the other flavor too much.
If there's one thing that you would order at like a bakery or a place, what would it be? For me, it's like egg tarts. What about you guys?
I really like red bean shaved ice. It's very uncommon, but it's a perfect balance of all kinds of flavoring. How about you, Celine?
Coke.
I see. What kind of Coke do you like?
Regular.
Eli, how about you?
Cream puffs.
Flavoring?
Like vanilla, I guess.
Vanilla's a good choice.
Yep.
Since we're going to be baking with me and Celine, what are some baking ideas that you guys would like? Eli and Leo?
Cream puffs.
Obviously, egg tarts.
How about you, Celine? What do you think we should make that's over the top or really difficult?
Basque cheesecake. Ethan, do you like any savory baked goods?
Well, I do like white bread, but I'm more generic on the form of baked goods, so I don't have a great understanding of them. Well, Celine, is there any savory baked goods that you like?
Garlic bread.
Ooh, garlic bread is a good choice. Has there any been a time where you have made it before or bought it from any place?
The pizza place.
What will we try creating this year? A dish that I would like trying would be creme brulee. It's very difficult. I've tried multiple times over, and I failed every single time.
I think maybe like lava cake would be really nice.
Maybe tiramisu.
Oh man.
I like that we have ideas of some things that we could try. So me and Leo are gonna come up with some ideas of what you guys should try to bake, and maybe you guys can surprise us too.
I think we're just about done on our time with the first episode of Crumbling Under Pressure.
Ethan, where can you find us?
You can find us online, Twitter and Instagram with the username @HerrickStudio. You can find this podcast on your favorite app by searching for Herrick Studios. If you would like to leave us a review, please do so on Apple Podcasts, and we might read it on the show. That's going to do it for episode 000. Next time we look forward to cookies. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
This podcast is a production of Herrick Studio with Mr. Height and the Content Creation Foundation's 8th grade elective. The views and points expressed in these recordings do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Herrick Schools District.